Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm George, and we are at the Timonium Railroad Show today on the Model Railroad Show. So yeah, we're here in Timonium. They say this is the slower of the shows for the year. Bunch of layouts here. I'm going to take you a walk around the tables, and I bought a few things here actually, so very cool. And we'll show you some of these layouts. Also,
ladies and gentlemen,
big announcement.
we are still looking for a winner.
So yeah, they're just calling door prizes. So yeah, I picked up a few things, some awesome layouts here, size-wise, some huge layouts, especially a couple of these HO layouts. The Fremo has the bridge over the Susquehanna, probably to scale. This thing is about 50 or 60 feet long, and it's made out of styrene. Unbelievable. There's a couple HO modular layouts, the sipping and switching guys. It's just it's massive what they have going on basically elevated folding tables. Some cool stuff. And if I didn't mention already, a new scale, this ON18 scale, which is something I think I'm definitely going to explore. A lot of 3D printed stuff fitting on Kato N-scale power plants. Very neat. Basically O-scale on N-scale track. So very, very cool. And they say this is not the busiest show, but still a lot of stuff. And I wanted to come down because it's getting to be summer. This is probably like the last train show of the season until the fall when things start to kick off. And I don't know, here in the Northeast, I feel like our train show season is really like in the fall. The Edison shows start in New Jersey. And then in January you get into like the Springfield show, and there's a bunch of other stuff in the Northeast. So sit back, relax, take a look, take a walk around. This might be a few videos here, we'll see. A lot of stuff to see at this show, especially kind of for the size of the show. The amount of modular layouts they have is awesome. Alright, so check it out. See you in a little bit. So we're just finally inside here in Timonium, taking a look at the train show. These weathered cars are so cool. Oh, that's a good one. $34. Yeah, it's a lot.
These current issue micro trains, I don't know if I told you the spiel yet or not. These are all 20%. No, this is an out of production item or a custom item. So you'll see the price sticker on it. All these others, price will be on the bottom. They're 20% off.
20% off of that price?
Yeah, okay. And including the multi-pack.
Okay.
Then you get past the little gap there. They'll all be out of production things, so you'll all see stickers on them.
Okay. And what are you basing the out of production costs on?
Just rarity and price on eBay and that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. We don't, give a big price jump on it just because it's out of production.
Yeah.
Just to be rude and true, completely unattractive. There's no collector's market anymore.
Yep.
So to be able to sell. Alrighty. Pardon?
So I want to look around. There's a few cars here I like, but especially this Reading.
Well, there's about 4 of those that I saw. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I like that Reading. I like that Sioux Line one in the back. So 20% off the back of any price. So I just want to walk around, take a look. This little Rock Island gondola there too.
Yes, because I'm looking for it to buy,
I have that one actually.
Yeah. Have a note here.
What's up? Oh yeah. I'm not in love with a bunch of those. I have a few of those that I thought I'd collect the whole thing and that never happened. So that's something I could probably sell on eBay. If there's really even a... There's another cool writing card, but again, like 32 bucks, really?
Yeah, if you have any you want to sell on eBay, let me know and I'll post them.
He just told me there's no collector's market with an out of production card that would be 30 bucks, which if it were down there would be 20% off of 30 bucks. But on this one it's 32.
What did you say? Collect?
These are all out of production stuff.
Oh.
So
they're going to charge more because...
More or less. I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason. But most of them that I'm picking up are at least a few bucks more.
Depending on what the demand is.
Yeah. Well, there is no demand, really. I mean, it's end scale. It's like mass-produced end scale. And one thing's for sure, you just gotta shop around. Whoop. There we go. Broadway Limited stock car. Example of something not to buy, because Broadway Limited sells these things as refurbs for about 24 bucks, 25 bucks. And here you're looking at a price of $49.95 at a train show table. Definitely example of something not to get. Although this would be a good deal if you're into some Santa Fe stuff. 100 bucks for that runner pack is kind of nice. What's that one?
Milwaukee?
A Milwaukee Road runner pack for Rock Island. A couple of stuff there. So there are a few deals to be had here, but honestly, not too many at this table. Nice built roundhouse. Got a doodle bug?
Yeah. Great Northern.
I know. I love them. They run like crap. Because that's the Bachmann Spectrum. If this is an end scale table, probably that's the box the doodle bug's going to come in. Spectrum doesn't make too much other end scale stuff that comes in many other boxes besides that. There's some locomotives here, huh? Kato Big Boy, good running steam engine. And what do we got there? Ooh. I have 6705 though. Son of a...
How do you know that?
Because I know. 98 bucks. But you need a decoder. Decoder ready. So it's sound ready, decoder ready. So 100 bucks. Not bad. You got to figure it's going to be another 100 bucks for decoder. So that's actually not a bad deal if I didn't have it already. That was PR. Another one. Decoder ready, 84 bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first drawing for merchandise certificates.
Ooh, this is something I would probably not get here. PR Locomotive from Lifelike. You're 60 bucks, which looks like a good deal, but you need couplers. It's going to be DCC only, and so it needs some work. You're going to run on a DCC layout.
Otherwise, the overall ticket also might
So for me, that would not be worth it. Just did a whole video on glue and micro applicators. About 5 times the price here that they are on Amazon. I didn't know Hunter Line did models too. Got a little Kato layout going. Kato layout. Some old brass HO.
The next show it's going to be 15% higher.
Oh, yeah. We will take these for you.
How are you paying?
Cash.
Take 81.
Interesting. Guy just quoted a guy making a sale saying the next show the prices will be 15% higher. What do you see?
Everything says
Pre-tariff pricing. Yeah, kind of neat. What the F is pre-tariff pricing?
He hasn't raised his prices.
Let me tell you, people might not have raised their prices yet, but I feel like these prices are high compared to what we're used to seeing. Now here's the thing about shopping around. This car here is 25 bucks, right? Same car we just saw at that other table. It was 20% off of that, so a few bucks cheaper. Oh yeah, 25. All right. He's got a bunch of them back there, right?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
All right.
It's leaving.
I'll tell you, a lot of end scale though.
So far.
This Burlington car is cool too. I'm digging these pre-weathered cars. Kind of tough to see them in the glare here. Lots of locomotives. Bunch of Kato steam.
He's the owner here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Nice Kato Japanese steam engine there. They make nice stuff, just not stuff that I collect or buy or use.
Yeah, you're like, you want to do it? Because you want to get the experience? Cool, go for it. Don't spend a lot of money on it. Yeah. On
Same guy with the brass locomotives. That's another thing that's come down like drastically in price. That is pretty neat construction load though. It's got the, I don't know if that's translating to camera, but you can see like the netting over it. Pretty cool. Nice and light, easy to remove if you're doing some kind of operations. Ooh, baby. And it's C1.
Yeah, that one's mine. Oh, okay. Mike with the light.
I see the light on there.
Low scale stuff is nice. No room. Old HO stuff. That's how my first set was with those hook and loop couplers. Those things were terrible. Of course somebody's got to be here playing some music.
What is that? Milk car.
Brass end scale?
It's toasty in here.
These things are so cool, these floats. How neat is that? All right, so kind of the end of room one. So, second room here. That is a cool picture. I think I need a light though. I definitely need a light. Matter of fact, that might be the light I need right there. Do not enter. Need a train room light. Interesting. I assume it's legal to sell signs that you've stolen or acquired in some other way. These lights are $100. I gotta tell you, in the grand scheme of things, I was just saying, these lights are pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're not expensive.
ID.
There you go. Go birds. Pretty neat, huh? Well, this looks like smaller tables, smaller vendors in here. Entrance into the other room.
That's what I'm doing. Yep. Boxes, right?
I'm buying out Richard. Are you Jim second?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are the purchaser of a tube of bronze wire from B&B Hobbies, you paid for your purchase, but you forgot to take it with you. If you're missing the bronze wire, please report to B&B Hobbies. Thank you.
Definitely need one of these. I was gonna 3D print this, but it's here, and it's only $10.
Tree stumps.
Yeah, well, they're big tree stumps. I mean, they're HO's tree stumps, but hey, hold this one. Lots of 3D printed details. These buildings are pretty cool too. You got it? How you doing? You don't have end scale shingles, do you?
So I have a small collection here, and then there's a whole bunch on my website. There's just a few samples there, but I do offer a bunch of styles and colors on my website.
All right.
Bridget says, I'm a mathematician, but I'm not a writer. Buy him out. Wife, you go home.
Taking a look at the map of the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
So interesting.
Well, that's just like clear so you can.
Yeah. So I would just like weather them or paint them. Yeah. So shingles are.
None of these are what you looking for. That looks like rustic.
Well, there's going to be cedar shake, like the side of the V-cut shake. So he's got a little bit there. I just want to take a look online and see what else he's got.
Anyway, yeah. His time, you will start seeing.
Do you 3D print all this stuff?
I have a couple guys that I work with that do all the 3D printing for me. So, just one little small comment, the ones that are in the box are on sale for $5.
Aha.
They're probably $8.45 on my website. These are kind of old inventory, so I sell them at a discount. So if there's anything that strikes your fancy,
So I should take a look then, right?
well, if you're interested in N-scale shingles, if there's something in there that you can use, don't let it pass you by.
Strips and ridge caps.
Yep.
See, you need the wife to go through everything. Your other
I
things
have
right
so
there.
many
If you want
different
to leave that.
varieties, so I don't usually bring them to the shows.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold the camera so you can look
Yeah.
at it? So you can. Oh, watch.
Jesus.
Oh.
It's recording, so.
Okay. I think I just hit something. You might need to adjust that.
He's keeping this 4x4 laser cut, okay? He buys this stuff.
Straight cedar cut. Round cedar cut. Octagon cut. This will be the time when they're on sale and there's literally nothing here that I'm going to want. Ah. Alright.
Did you look up there too?
They're HO scale.
Oh, okay.
I will take these though because this is something you could always use. And the crane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those two things.
Here. You switch and I'll get the money out.
Yeah.
You get $12, high chance that'll be enough.
I have 22.
That'll work. You need a bag or you have to put this stuff on? I've had a bag.
Bag might be good. I just don't want to crush those shingles.
Yeah. And the crane is a little fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is a little more solid. I need my track.
Receipt.
Maybe it's the receipt. Okay, more in good shape. All right, handle with care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you have the card thing?
Yep.
I'll just put it in here.
It is warm in this room, man. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cool map of the Pennsylvania system there.
Okay.
What year is it from? Gotta say on there. 1946.
Oh, it says.
And anyway, so
Oh,
He's got a 61, a 46, and a 35. That's pretty cool.
divided. So on the way home, we might stop somewhere out in the middle of nowhere land here in Peoria. Look for a wholesale. I'll take them because they're not making right now. They realize they lost some money on them, but about 2 inches thick, $26. The ship? Yeah. He would put the laser board in it and sell to Steven and Frank. I'm here to build
I think I'm going to buy one of these T-Track modules over here. I'll swing back and come and get it.
So we are now Phoenix model buildings.
So is RS Laser Kits going to become a Phoenix model? Or?
Yes, pretty much. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right.
He's going to keep these for a while yet. He's not wanting to get out of the. He just can't do the buildings anymore. He's to the point where he can stand for about 2 hours a day. And,
Yeah.
and he just can't do those. So he's wanting to do these still. We'll buy them from him and have them at the shows. So he hasn't done shows in years.
We'll see how it plays out.
He's all excited.
Also, they're in the so they can make that up. They'd be out there tonight in NL West.
Ice houses there and stuff he does Ogden to Pocatello. So we're buying this guy out too. He's got some big buildings.
Okay.
So we're buying him out as well. And then Richard ended up calling us and saying, hey, if you want to buy me out, get it.
I'm good. I'm ready, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, and 30 kits?
It'll take a couple months, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Nice. The T-Track modules are getting big.
Yes.
All right. All right. I'll probably stop back. Thank you. So, first train layout of the day. Little European layout. Overhead catenary. Looks like Markland track. Or however you say that if you're from Europe. Macklin. If you're from Boston, I suppose. Nice double track. Interesting with the center power pickup. How they join the modules there. A cool bridge. Made with some rope. European train enthusiast in the Freda, PA. This is whose layout this is. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that's it.
I'll stand up. Feel very sturdy. Kids only.
In true European train fashion, there's always other things that are kind of going on over here. Little seams. It's a complicated module here. This little T module. It's got some track work going on. A little double slip in there. The catenary work is very cool. Neat scene there. Running wind tunnels. Again, this catenary work is complex, man. I hope it's like translating the camera. You can see what's going on here. Nice little detail back there that they have these portals, and then they have little photos through them. Looks like the street goes on beyond that. Little beer garden.
We took that years ago, going along from Karlsruhe, going up to Cologne, and then from there to Hannover. Along the river Rhine. Yeah, I know.
Pretty cool, huh? First layout we came across here.
I didn't realize I just saw accurate. Yeah, no, I'm like, I didn't know if I did.
This is my speed right here. 3 for 25, and I do not have this one.
Yes,
I'll take it. No, I have so many reefers though. I'm like, ah. That Micro Trains Rutland car in the back. This is one I do not have. Does this have? Oh, it does have Micro Trains couplers on it. Need to replace the wheel. It's alright. Oh yeah, that's the cushion car, right? Yeah, I don't have it.
You're right. I remember.
Am I gonna spend $50 in cars here right now?
Also, I'm so happy the Japan railroaders are here. They're ready to
My thing is, there's Reading cars over here that I kind of want. What do I do here?
Appreciate you.
Susquehanna car I have. Still bringing out boxes.
Yeah. Where was that?
That was over here, under there. Yeah.
Are you looking for Reading?
Well, mostly PR, but you know, anything that's like in the 50s kind of time frame. Up to 50s anyway. You know, I don't have the State of Maine one. Give me that one. Don't have it. It's a classic N scale car.
Okay, so you need one more. Oh, you have.
No, yeah, it's the three. All right. So 6.
Yep, so 50.
Ooh, some Jersey Central HO. We got a little clinic going on over here. A little intro to DCC clinic. Which, I gotta be honest, I could probably sit through one of those intro to DCC clinics. T-track modules. These are all T-track modules, pretty neat. Some LGB.
Did you want to look at any?
I do, but I kind of want to go to that towards the end. I just want to do the tables right now, and then I'll get there. Just so I stay organized.
Last time in Edison.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got some Broadway limited Mikados. I did just get a good deal. 6 cars for
50 bucks.
6 pieces of rolling stock for 50 bucks. All with micro trains couplers. I'll take it. Oh, this is interesting. So this engine I just ordered, and I think it was $178 for the hobby shop. They want 200 bucks for it here. 200 bucks, I guess, is a nice round number for a show. Yeah, some of these vendors you do see at multiple shows. Stacy was just saying we saw this guy at an Edison show about a year or two ago, the last time we were at the show. You hear some strange creaking. That's the fan above me. That's probably loud on my mic. Bachman track. This fan is loud.
Oh, no wonder you ordered that shit food.
Can you imagine sitting by this thing all day at a train show? Good God. Old Walther stuff.
I would like more soup.
Some good deals here. We got. No, I haven't. Pretty good deals on boxcars for HO. Some toy stuff, not really some train stuff. Hey, if you model HO, man, your choices are endless. This table is huge, right? This guy's got a lot of stuff. If one of these is N, I'm buying them, and none of them is N. So these kits, if you could find these in N, you see these kits in N, these cornerstone modulars. Like, that's what I need.
Oh.
I love those.
Okay. So be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
Yes, sir.
But this guy has got wifey aware. This is a bunch of HO stuff, which I'm sure you guys like to see, but holy cow, this is a big huh?
All HO.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like I'm looking at the whole Walther's catalog. I'm telling you. I think you have the whole Walther's catalog stocked in HO. Stickers, it's all HO stuff though. I got excited for a minute. Hard to find an N. It's like almost eBay only at this point. Huh. It's kind of weird the way this is set up. It seems like there's a lot of wasted space here, but maybe they were a little short on vendors. Yeah. There's also supposed to be some, like, what they called white elephant tables, and I don't know what, like, room they were in.
What's a white elephant?
So where, like, you could register, you could bring your own stuff to sell, and they would have people, I mean, these might be them, I don't know.
Oh.
And they would have people take a 15% commission off of whatever your price was.
No, they're still there. I mean, not last year. I was here last summer. Summer before that, I thought about
Timetables.
Yeah. What are those?
Yeah, that's what happens. You out there and somebody came in and said, okay. You won't be here.
Train air signal.
What is that? I'll take that for $5.
1944.
I'll take it.
What's this one?
They're $2 each.
Oh, it's the same. Yeah, but this one's got a sticker on it.
65, that's a little late. What was that one?
1889.
Ooh, I'll take that too. These are cool. I've never seen, you know, they're the best. They're 3 for $5, so I'm like right in the window right now. Oh, those are $5 a piece. Oh, these are.
Yeah.
So these are 2, so that's 12.
Yeah, $12.
Sweet. There we go.
You get another one. Well, okay, yeah,
It's $2, right?
$2, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking 3 for $5, but yeah, we can that one in We don't have any bags.
That's all right.
We got a bag. Should I put them in, not with the other thing, right? With your cars?
Yeah, probably. This is cool. ON8, these are really neat.
ON18.
And ON30 here. Yeah, the ON30 cars are cool though. And look at the detail on the underneath. Granted, that's detail you almost never see. It's just cool that it's there.
They're so cute.
Run around on an N-scale Kato track. That is pretty cool, huh?
If you had, then you wouldn't stop. If you look at the detail on the wagon.
Little
Yeah.
ON18.
Objects in there, but we could probably do the depth and all that. Because, I mean, post represent. Let me take you over to Bob. He's the designer. Okay. He does quite a bit of stuff. Because the thing is,
that is just too cool.
quantity is not the problem. Yeah.
Designed to accommodate a Kato 11109 drive unit. That is pretty neat. Pretty cool. Carroll Creek Design. I'm getting something. I mean, I'm getting a card. I'm not getting. Yeah. Relax yourself. Although ON18, it's kind of cool.
Black Sheep Boulevard. I guess because it's not like.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah.
Not common.
Yeah, I'm following you. I wouldn't bother going.
I guess I have some research to do on ON18. Because I'll tell you, I got a lot of that track.
got one of those?
Yeah, both of us do.
Is the ON18 stuff on just DC? Is that what it's running on?
Yeah, but you can do either one.
Okay.
We've had them convert to DCC. The Kato 1109s, not the 8s, but the 9s can be converted for these.
Okay.
There's the number on it.
And you guys sell the drives too, or?
I have the 1109s, yes.
Yeah.
I also have the 8s.
Oh, that's here.
The 8s are really priced really well. The 9s are about 40 bucks. The 8s don't have the detail on the side. The 9s have like the wheel journals and all.
Oh, okay.
Report to the prize table and bring your prize. Thank you.
On your doorstep and then running like hell. That's the situation we're in. Thank you for the opportunity.
You can see the difference in the...
Oh, yeah.
The 9s are made 4Rs that pop up with the clips. Those are a little wider. You just need to take a little bit off of our base and they slide right up and in.
And then you just got to get a couple of conversion for it. And
yeah, whatever couplers that you want to do, you can do. Typically we do a 146 KD or Lincoln pin.
Okay.
The Lincoln pin couplers center it. If you're doing micros like this, if you notice the Lincoln pin when it comes around, it swings easier than a knuckle. Knuckle tends to push them off.
The Lincoln pin idea is pretty cool for something that small. And that's got to be a pretty easy conversion.
Yeah, we made them to fit the Kato, so they just pop right up into the same KD pocket.
Yep.
You can screw them or glue them.
Very cool.
So everything's fairly standard.
And using O-scale buildings, huh?
Yep. O-scale layout on a 12-inch circle.
Yep. Biggest smile I got all day.
Maybe a couple years.
Don't take much.
They're cute.
They are cute.
You do not need 20 by 30 feet to do an O-scale railroad anymore.
No. You need a couple of T-track modules.
Yep, that's all it is. We have those too, we just didn't bring a ton of them.
Yeah. I mean, holy cow. Awesome. Thank you. Yo, this stuff is cool. I don't care what you say. This stuff is pretty cool. So the engine bodies are, I mean, the diesels are 35 bucks. The steams are 65 or 55. The good drive is $40. So you're 100 bucks. The couplers are like $10 for 8 of them. I mean, yeah, it's modeling. You got to do, you know, you got to do real modeling. But it's kind of reasonable and kind of cool. And you're doing it on Kato N-scale track. No, we're just talking to the other guy. Are all the car bodies 3D printed? Is that what you're... Are they filament or... Oh. Filament or resin are you guys printing? Both?
Yep.
Okay.
The everything on top is all resin printed. All these here, the bodies to these guys, that's all filament.
That's all filament printed?
Yeah.
So you got that detail out of the filament print, huh?
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm adding the detail right now. This is what it looks like without the detail on there.
Okay.
And then I print up the details themselves, and I'm gluing those details on. Then once we spray it with the primer, you never see any of the glue. So
So this isn't filament though, these details, that's got to be resin, right?
Believe it or not, the turnbuckles and the brake linkages, that's all filament.
Wow.
I did do the cylinder in filament at one time, but I found out that I get a better product if I do it in resin.
Okay.
So that's the only part that's on resin on this one. And then we have access to a laser, so we laser cut the...
Yeah. Well, if you're tapping into the ON30 market early O scale, you kind of got to go with... you got to have a wood deck option.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't... Very, very cool. And you're keeping everything short for the short radiuses?
Well, yeah, and the people that were kind of the people that made the request for a lot of this stuff, because I started with the standard Bachmann ON30 stuff when I was younger, but I've had friends that said, well, you know, I run battery powered, and I'd like to have something that I could put the battery and receiver in. So I said, well, why don't we try something like this? And once you do that, then it develops from one to another. And they also came back and they said they were tired of the long Bachmann cars. So they said, could we design something? And so it's great fun doing this stuff.
These are cool, though. And these just like single gondolas?
Yeah, they're singular coal cars.
Yeah.
And I think Ryan printed these, and he's printed a lot of the ON18 stuff.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in partners and bouncing off of each other ideas.
Yeah, the ON18 stuff is really... I mean, I'm an N-scaler, so to be able to do that on N-scale track is just kind of cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then all of our engines, all of these ON18 engines, they are all built around the Kato 109s.
Yeah.
So they can just take and drop a 109 right into that base and we're ready to go.
And Kato's in Japan, so right now you're not going to get killed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of the filament and resin that I get is coming out of China.
It's coming out of China.
So I just loaded up on filament just the other day. The prices are still good, but God knows where it's going to go.
Well, and the resin wasn't cheap to begin with because it was like $60. I just had a 3D printer given to me. So I haven't printed anything yet. I'm just, you know,
well,
I'm getting there.
I'm getting, I've started, because I use a lot of resin, but I've started ordering 2 kilograms at a time.
Wow.
In a container.
Yeah.
And it's not uncommon for me to order 3 or 4 of those at a time, just because I go through so much of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That is cool. Thank you.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Everything's available online? All right. Yep, I think, well, I'll make sure we got one. Thank you. Okay. Thanks.
Here, you want to put it in the bag?
Yeah. That is some... So this is ON30. So cool. Alright. Where are we at? So we got a layout over here and we got some tables over here.
And you wanted to go back to that?
Yeah. So then afterwards I'm just going to do these layouts.
Okay.
You're fine. Thank you, though.
I have this addiction, so I can handle this
I've definitely bought stuff off this guy in the past too. He has got a ton of unexplored. $175 for Digitrack Zephyr Express. That'll get you started. That'll get you started. These are the box cabs. I love them, but I don't have an overhead catenary. So it's the purist to me feels like it's a weird thing to run a box cab with no overhead wiring. Maybe I'm just crazy. Cabooses. So that's, to me, it's a lot of money. You still got to change out the couplers. $20. $20, you still got to change out the couplers. Yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting. So, I have that old IKEA tabletop base that I was going to build a Z-scale layout on. I almost feel obligated like I should. But then I saw that stuff. And I'm like, I could build an N-scale ON18 layout. It's appealing.
The wheels are turning, literally.
It's appealing. A lot of mixed stuff here. I mean, you gotta have some radius to run that. Holy cow, they are long.
How you doing? How are you sitting here without a fan on?
Starting to get crowded. Starting to get crowded.
Christmas layout.
Again, these long cars, I mean, the idea of them is great, but holy cow, you got to be running a long radius. These are roadhouses and N scale. Huh?
The roof and everything.
Okay.
It's okay.
Some custom-made trees for you for $25. Probably wouldn't buy something like that here. I mean, that is... the profit on that is insane right there. But everybody does different stuff in the hobby.
Oh, that's it.
The mom and pop. Huh? I mean, I don't model it, but I'm a fan. A good size railroad to model, though.
It's our newest book.
Narrow gauge. Okay.
It tells you how the mom and pop became the mom and pop.
How it started? We came down here 3 weeks ago because I had the train show date wrong. Oh yeah, it was great. When I pulled her into the parking lot, there was almost nobody here. It was awesome. And
2-hour drive.
Yeah, 2-hour drive down from Jersey. So we went up to Strasbourg. So it was all, we were all kind of through there. Yeah.
We were out for the day. It was good.
Enjoyed the ride.
Yeah.
What part of Jersey you come from?
Chemung.
South Jersey.
Are you? Get the hell out of here. There you go.
Because no one ever knows where Chemung is.
Yeah, even when somebody says Chemung, it's like, wait a minute, do you actually know where that's at?
Yep, I know where Chemung is.
Sounds like somebody's saying. 1 point.
That's an N scale kit I would like, but that's the HO version.
Vulcan manufacturing.
Yeah, it's just kind of reminds me of like the buildings in Trenton, you know. There is some old stuff here. Lionel, some 80s Lionel stuff. I mean, damn, whole train set. Silver Star, very cool. Well, this is a good way to move your stuff to the train show, huh? Plus, this whole thing probably locks. Wheel it in the back of your trailer. A what?
He's talking about a Watchman.
Oh, is he?
He's gonna get.
Really nice.
So it's a way to prevent skirts and all. And what it does is, after a couple of months, you can see all these.
That's pretty cool. No, just to hear people like, you know, there's some cool old kits. It's going to be interesting to see with all the detail models that are produced in China, because that's where all that detail manufacturing is, how if people get back into really building stuff again
From scratch.
yeah, or yeah, not only scratch building stuff, but you know, buying kits and like adding details themselves to it, and just to see like what direction it really goes. Oh, we did not go down this aisle here, right?
No,
This looks like some
we went on the outside over there.
cool stuff.
Wonder if that scratch builder guy that where you bought the
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of. Well, oh, that guy. I'm a fan of that guy.
They're good while they last. Yeah, they are. Thanks, guys.
These are some nice kits, rail scale models. I mean, how cool is that? I love the random stone buildings. Something that's kind of hard to find in N scale. So cool. Did you give me a Jolly Rancher?
What flavor?
I don't know. I think it's been, yeah, grape is always good. How cool is that, huh?
They're very sticky.
Okay.
So.
Got it. Got it. How cool is that?
4 by 6 by 4. This is the rectangle.
Oh, is it?
I think it is. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Or should I say I'm stuck?
Yeah, yeah. Both. So here you're getting 10 trees from Moose Creek models.
Mud Creek.
Yeah, I'm not crazy over the Mud Creek models I bought. But I did buy stuff off of Mud Creek. So here you're getting trees that are much better quality.
Those are cool.
Those are nice trees, right? Much better quality than what this guy was selling over here, which is like basically pipe cleaner,
Yeah.
you know, painted on a stick. And these are actually a little bit cheaper.
Get a lot of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 20 trees. I might come back. See, these are real shingles. That's the difference. Little cabooses. Yeah.
Too busy with ball scale. Stop.
This is canoeing models, huh? These little HO scale things are nice, though. I need a trash can, I just realized, because people can probably hear me clapping this Jolly Rancher against my teeth. So these are the T-Track module setups. These are all individual boxes. So what I was saying is you could basically build an ON18 layout on the T-Track because it's the same, yeah, it's all the same gig here.
Beers are no good without that.
I was just like sucking on a Jolly Rancher. My fear is that people are gonna hear me like on film, and that would be so annoying.
Look for the sugar-free ones for a trip.
Yeah. Muddy Creek Fork. So this is the DC area independent high railers. So 3 rail O. Little Maryland and Pennsylvania there. The one thing about O-scale trains is they are gorgeous. Had a little uncoupling incident there. But I don't mind the, this is the line LO. You can tell that middle rail is black. Very cool scene there with the hobos all jamming in the boxcar. Raritan Valley Coal Company General Store building. That's pretty neat, huh? This is actually a wall that's built up in O scale. I mean, damn. I don't think I've seen many of those in a layout like that. And I am sure that this is somebody who just bought an engine, probably was testing it. Classic car show. It would be O scale guys who have a classic car show on their layout. Raritan Valley Hotel.
No messages pop up, nothing else pops up, you always interfere.
Okay, same here.
Great, I love this. Let's go back to this. Now, we go back to my list. Say I wanted to take these two engines in. That's right. Nailed them.
He was just thirsty.
Got a pretty good size layout here. Nice size staging yard they got going on. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks and 3 through tracks. This is cool. This is one of my favorite kits. I have this kit on my layout. I don't know where it's going to live yet, but this is the Atlas switching tower. Obviously this one's an O gauge. Same one I have in N. Just the iconic American model railroad kit. Here comes the steam engine again. Little 280. Very, very cool. And then this next layout that's right here is neat. This is an American Flyer layout, which I don't know that I've ever been to a model railroad show and seen a modular American Flyer layout. I mean, very, very cool.
150 to go. Let's see what I can do that you know they accept. I bought service and not like very not
Some old stuff here.
not excellent, but better than good. Not quite very good. 225. I think.
I think I might start and head around this way. Baltimore Area American Flyer Club. Very neat. I would say not a scale that I would ever get into, but hell, I just stopped by a booth and I am ready to do ON 18 scale, and 15 minutes ago I didn't know ON 18 scale existed, so you never know. where the hobby's going to bring you. There's all kinds of different track on this day. I guess when you're an American flyer, you get what you get. There's got to be at least 8 or 9 different types of track on this layout. Bunch of dudes just chilling at a train show. That's what it's about. And then they got the entire amusement park set up. With an erector set Ferris wheel. That is old, man. Holy cow. How old is that baby? Very neat. Last gauge or 164, produced upon 1940s. Very neat. All TT modules. Tabletop. Didn't expect the clouds to light up, huh? Very cool. Maryland T-Track. Scott planted a lot of trees straight in the line, didn't he? Well, check this out. That is an O-scale flat car. See what they did here? O-scale flat car is a bridge, or G-scale flat car is a bridge.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
G-scale flat car is a bridge. So neat. See that building in the back there? Maywood Station?
Oh yeah.
This is the Baltimore Society of Model Engineers. What's up?
That's the white elephant table.
Oh, is it? Okay. I'll take a look. And this is 2 rail O, so no third rail here. Definitely cool. Track looks really good for module tracking it inside there. Thing is, I mean, these turnouts are huge. The size of this turnout, I mean, look at my hand here, and the size of that turnout, it is massive. Again. Pretty cool shay. Got all the gears turning. So these are the white elephant tables. This is, if you have stuff, you can bring it here and you fill out a piece of paperwork online and you do these little cards, and the people take 15%, and you don't have to rent a table, you don't have to do anything other than give up 15%, which isn't terrible, I think. Wow. This is an old EMD instruction manual. That's pretty cool. So, and you know, books I think are a great way to research a railroad. I know we all live in the age of the internet, but books are still cool. If you're looking for some old railroad stuff, books are just about the way to go. So some pre-built model kits, old kits from broke down layout. Some old kits here, huh? She's hanging in there.
Well, you got to get here early. What you want might disappear.
Yep.
Then it wasn't meant to be. So this is a transfer table kit.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about in up in
Steamtown.
Steamtown, yeah. Old photo 2000 DC GP18. Some stuff hanging out. I had a few things I had thought about selling here, but I did not. Did not get myself together in time.
Slowest show of the year.
I had a test drive. A couple guys were just saying this is the slowest show of the year.
What's that?
They said this is the slowest show of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't look down this way.
Oh, we didn't look down this way either. So quick break for lunch, some chicken fingers. That W sign is really awesome.
That's cool.
385, man. Wow. That is cool.
Oh, and that's Pennsylvania Railroad?
Yes.
What does the W stand for?
I think it's W Tower. It's a tower.
Oh.
I think. I could be wrong. I'm sure if I am wrong and somebody's watched this video this deep, they will correct me. Oh yeah, that is so cool, huh? This is oh, excuse me. Tim Landis Antiques. He does. He's got some cool railroad stuff here. A lot of Pennsylvania railroad silverware. Right?
Yeah.
He's got some cool stuff, man. Gold plates.
And he buys too.
Yeah. Bill plates are pretty cool. This is all carved foam. That whole thing is carved foam.
Oh wow, even the brick.
Yeah. So I'm saying, even the brick. Yeah. The whole thing. This is the hot wire foam factory. That's like a hot wire bandsaw right there. That's pretty cool.
So I can screw that through. I pull that.
Tables. Kind of crowded. Guys doing a little demo there.
As a kid,
Alright, we got another room to go into. Ba-ba. Some Lionel stuff. What are they selling these things for? 140 bucks? I have this one at the house. Yep, sure do. Sure do.
Oh, there's it. That's my student. What?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Nick. So old Lionel stuff.
You see it? Well, I'll put it in a different box, but it was perfect in that box.
everybody wants more, so go back. See, that's
Whole mix of stuff here. Service puppy. That's all right. I know he's. This is 80s Lionel stuff. I'm like, how did that dog get ahead of me?
What's that?
Like, how did he get ahead of me?
I know. He's a big puppy.
Looks like a ninja.
These two. Which one that doesn't have a price? This is for the whole box, right?
Big G-scale engines, huh? Ba-ba.
A lot of empty space.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of empty space here. Looks like a little G-scale layout down there. And this is, there's a lot of layouts here, so I think we'll start to tackle these. Please do not touch the trains and layouts. Another tabletop layout.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. See, this is a Walters module kit. This building here.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to find them. I kind of feel like these dudes just came and set up their modules. Interestingly enough. So this is N scale. This is the Baltimore area N track. So I feel like we might have. Unlike the T-track stuff that's the tabletop that are 2 main lines, these are 3. I do like the trolley though. On delay back there. And steam on an N-track layout. I mean, none of it's running, but it's cool to see, you know? And that looks like some old N-scale steam, so I'm sure it's probably not going to run on this layout. They've got the entire carnival, 2 modules worth of carnival. It's cool. That's a cool module. With the cows and the fence, not too crowded. Pretty neat. Definitely the beauty of N scale. We got one steamer pulling a whole line of cars. It's pretty cool, huh? Huh?
It's a lot of cars.
Oh yeah, I can picture that.
I have the board for it. I can do it on a board.
Pretty cool in that scale, as long as you don't have to back them up. Oh, yep, see? There you go. You got a...
My little one.
Is there about 60 cars? You would count them. You would count them. This is
Kind of interrupted my counting as you cut in front of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a cool corner module where you have the cliff on the outside so it doesn't look like you're... You got the railman problems over there. Got the railman problems. So this is a kit that I need more of. I'm sure the Dabbler will have them too.
What?
This highway overpass kit.
Oh yeah?
I've got 2 sections of this, but I need quite a bit more. It's cool how they did that one. Dig the baseball fields too. Yeah. Quickly. A couple of cool city blocks. I feel like that's an HO building that they made in scale. There you go. 7-Eleven. Two classic N-scale buildings. And a big old staging yard. A lot of static grass, huh? Looks pretty good. All right, next, what do we got? The 4 County Society of Model Engineers. Watch your step on the rug. These guys are very serious about their layout. No, this is like as close as you get. They got this baby roped off.
Far out.
You are far out here. I feel like there's a train coming.
Just about 20 minutes until the drawing for the $50
Somewhere there's a train coming.
He's coming. Here he comes.
Nice scenery in this layout, though.
You might have to zoom in on this one.
I know.
Also check the number on the ticket to see if you are already on it.
We got a bit of a backup here on the main line.
What's that?
So we got a bit of a backup here on the main line. As this train is up here. Nice engine facility. I'll be zooming in and out here because I got us roped off about 4 feet from this layout. It's a nice town scene. And this is the Amherst Railway Society Railroad Hobby Show Best Module in Show 2018. So it shows it's a pretty cool module. They obviously have a bridge here that's not in place. So very cool. Yeah. Nice trees though. That's a neat scene. If those aren't real rocks, those are damn good fake rocks. Neat bridge. Got the mill going on by the water. Elevated main line with the tunnel underneath over there with the overpass. This guy is uncoupled. He's running it via his phone. The shakedown? You guys using Wii throttle on the phones or? Yeah, Wii throttle, yeah.
We respect it. What we do every time. Not every time. Yeah, we do. I've never run out of money. It's more than it is. Someone said this guy.
Yeah. Check out the water wheel on the mill. Look at this mill kit. All right, how cool is that?
The water wheel going?
Yeah. Hey, be careful that I'm not walking around too zoomed in because then it becomes super shaky.
Oh yeah.
Cool detail they put in too. Yeah, the motel is cool, but even the fact that they got the dirt road that's coming down to the tower over here, that they thought about putting that in. There's the tower back this way, but a little dirt road that comes down. Bridges everywhere. Very cool. Oh, that's best module. Yeah. Best module 2020. Well, I'm sure that's what they look at, you know, things like, yeah, the thought of putting that detail into, I want to get up here a little bit ahead of this baby.
I've been working for the same organization.
Good. Pennsylvania Railroad duplex there. Pennsylvania Railroad duplex. On a merchandise service train. So very cool.
Still have to be there for this thing. I know, but I don't think any of the trains are going to.
Must be their staging, huh? That's about it. It's kind of where we started over this way, right? Kind of where we started over this
the
way.
other side of that tunnel.
So I just built this kit in N scale. Not the whole kit, but all of these tanks come off of Walther's kit there, and then they put, looks like a Rick's building, a different building in there to finish the scene. But very cool. Sipping and switching. They got their own cars for this layout. Sipping and switching society.
This weekend? Yeah.
Donut shop with the cops outside.
I wanted to make that complicated. Now,
That's messed up. They put the cops outside the donut shop, isn't it? Yeah, this is a big layout. Like, there's not a lot of scenery done here.
Oh, goes all the way
But this thing is big. Good God.
I don't think we've seen them before.
I love the paint scheme of the Southerns, but never a railroad I was like into modeling, but I do like the engines. These babies are weathered up, huh?
You should ask them, what are they sipping?
I know. It's Virginia chapter, like. How many chapters are there? Looks a lot like Staruka, right? This is close to Uncle Warren. Yeah. That's a hell of a model. I bet it's foam.
Long train, buddy.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I don't want to. Obviously, obviously, I don't want to touch it, but I'm thinking it's foam. These guys got stuff going on, man. Holy cow! This is all the same club. Huh? Yeah, that's what I was doing. It's like, I did it a couple times. I mean, this goes all the way down that way, all the way across, and down that way. So, I mean, it is a hike. And this military base is like 3 or 4 modules long.
So these folding tables and did wood extensions on the legs.
Yeah. That's how, I guess that's just how this group did it. Makes it a little bit more lightweight than wood. We actually got a train coming down here. Quonset huts. These are the Hobby Lobby. These are the Hobby Lobby trees here.
You see them there?
Yeah, yeah. I bought a few to try and doctor them up, but no success. I'm not necessarily a fan. So we've got some train coming down here. Probably get some steps though, running some of these clubs. I mean, these guys are walking around following the trains. Like,
oh yeah.
you probably get some steps in. See what we got coming down through here. Very cool. Got a subterranean station going on here.
I don't know, we're going this way?
It's a cool module. The corner one. See, I don't necessarily have to walk. I mean, there's not a lot of scenery to necessarily walk around this whole thing, but at least come down to the staging yard and see what they've got going on here. They've got working signals. And they've got some working signals here at the crossing. I do like the real dirt.
Is that you?
What are you guys sipping?
What do you got?
What are you guys sipping?
What do you got?
What do you got?
You're coming out with the tunnel? Alright, you're good, you're good.
You might not be good. The 116-foot long Reading Company Technical and Historical Society layout. So, holy mills, huh? That building's like 6 feet long. Jesus.
Video thing. Well, don't do a half an hour video.
Yeah. No matter what it is, you're like, enough of the
Well, it sounds like you could split it up into something else if you're talking.
Well, you need 12
yeah.
Cool cold dealer there.
If it's how to install crown molding, you gotta sit through all 50.
That's true.
You gotta sit through all 50 minutes. You know what I mean? But if you're like, okay,
halfway through professional.
A lot of neat stuff on this layout. And these modules. This is another cool module with a little cold delivery here. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, listen, I got it. I'm gonna check it out.
Some of my favorite roads there. A little PRR Central NJ. And we got some Reading Jeeps coming by. Empty coal load. Reading caboose. Nice scenes on this one. Reading Crusader. Oh no, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Nice bridge scene here. And a shitload of cat nerd. Bunch of steam. A Walters turntable kit there. Nice roundhouse. ash pit with a nice, I think maybe a scratch built ash conveyor there. Coaling tower. Got the fall colors going on. There's the HO Rutland car that I just bought in N. Yeah. Norfolk and Western and BNSF. I like the fall birch trees though. There goes that Crusader again. Get a better look at that one.
Reading did not care. They envied anything. They didn't, you know, that's the types of...
Locust Summit.
For the Valley, they tried to run all those same units together. You know,
This is on the Shamokin branch of the Reading.
All right, we are now announcing the winner of our second door prize drawing.
Reading would do whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a moment and look at your ticket. If the number on your ticket is 2512, you are now $50 richer. 2512.
Oh yeah?
2512 is the number. Claim your prize at the prize table in the center of the South Hall under the balloons. 25.
Big old staging yard. A lot of Reading coal. Reading Trainmaster. Hershey Cocoa and
Little Hershey Park.
with the I feel like we've seen this module here before. The Hershey factory.
Oh, could be.
That is pretty cool. I mean, you know it's somewhat compressed, but that's still pretty awesome.
The engine runs perfect, man. And I picked up
Routing lines. I got a transfer table in the working transfer table back there. And this is a lot of yard here. This is pretty cool how this is set up. couple of classification tracks, bunch of runaround tracks. The Stowe Yard.
Program that needs to be. If you want to go get it, go ahead. I don't mind at all.
So this is the Capitol, Fremo, Maryland, DC, Virginia. The Fremo modules I'm into. Philadelphia and Reading Bridge across the Susquehanna. Yeah. This bridge is huge. It's all styrene. Definitely styrene. And these jokers aren't done yet. You can see some of the construction here. We got the feeder cables routed up through it. A lot of modules not yet scenic. The Fremo is very, very cool. A little body recovery here. The police. That's a cool scene.
I literally got on my knees as soon as
This is the Prince William Model Railroad module layout. There's turntable and roundhouse going on there. Got some cool kits in this town. Probably the first time today we're seeing some painted backdrops. That's actually a glued on backdrop, but still looks good. Put cab forward.
Mine is just real asthmatic sounding.
Lots of painted backdrops on this one. Rocking some Sculpt mold there. This is a neat model here. That is an old, like, where we have the Ambrose lightship. They are ships that used to anchor off the coast as lighthouses to mark shoals. So, pretty neat to include that. And we got some nicely finished modules here. Got the Butcher. Some neat cuts hanging out front there. Very cool.
Downtown Austin. It'll be like 1987 corner of whatever. And it's just a guy with a camera. And he's filming cars coming by and you're seeing people walking and everything.
Trying to get around those dudes.
It's like, man, you can go
This
right
is like
back.
a MOW, kind of like a crew train.
Something with the way that I remember going out to Johnstown. Was like, I wonder if Red would try this in Johnstown. This is something that's happens to be in here.
Old Atlas HO turntable there.